your boy Gooner in the house, back with another bang on video where, ladies and gentlemen, we've got more news, views and everything about Arsenal. Well, I come up with these kind of stuffs daily, so make sure you subscribe and be a part of this community, and I will come up with daily Arsenal stuff for you guys. So let's just jump into the first news that we've got for you. Jose Mourinho could reportedly be back to the Premier League as Arsenal manager. Yes, the odds are really high for the 56-year-old to replace Unai Emery. The Portuguese was last in charge of Manchester United. We know that last November was his last game with Manchester United as a manager. Since then, he's not been working anywhere and he is itching to come back to football. And oh my god, will it happen? Will it be done? I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Let's see what's going to happen. Moving on, Arsenal to make Jan Vertonghen raid. What is wrong with this? This news has everything wrong written all over it. I mean, see what happens. See, if Arsenal should shock rivals Tottenham and snap up Jan Vertonghen on a free transfer, says Darren Bent. He says Jan Vertonghen playing at the center of the defense. Are there too many more that are going to be better than him? If you're going to take him on a free, Arsenal could do with him. If he's on a free, don't be surprised if they're in the mix for him as well. I think it's a situation they need to address, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to see these players walk away for nothing. It's a difficult one. They're down to a free. They're obviously not going to sign new contracts. So what do you do? Oh my god, I personally believe Jan Vertonghen should not come to Arsenal, because I think these makeshift defenders are not adding up anything. They could only create more problems for us. You know, we know what Luis has done. He's done some important defending, yes, but we know that he is error prone against bigger opponents, against the big six. So we did not win against Liverpool, so I don't think so. We've lost Koscielny. We are having Saliba back next season, so I really don't want Jan Vertonghen to come to us. Not just because he's a Tottenham player. His stats are really good, but he's on the decline. I can see that, and really no clean sheets, and I think no good performances recently for Tottenham. So no, for me, no Jan Vertonghen. Moving on, Mesut Ozil willing to stay until Arsenal sack Unai Emery. Well, there are reports that Mesut Ozil would outlast Unai Emery. It's a battle who is going to actually leave Arsenal first. And one report says that Germany's German star, his advisors are attempting to steer him towards an MLS move in January, with LA Galaxy a possible destination, since we know that Zlatan Ibrahimovic would leave the club in the new year. But Ozil is enjoying playing for Arsenal and is reluctant to submit a transfer request. He won't, but I think a move is definitely looking certain in the January. The midfielder is said to be willing to stay at Arsenal until the club sack Unai Emery. With pressure building on the manager, Ozil's contract is running out till 2021. Arsenal are handed actually a good major double injury boost before the Crystal Palace clash. Alexander Lacazette is set in contention to play again in the Premier League, since we last saw him against Tottenham in a 2-2 draw in the derby, North London derby. And Emile Smith-Rowe is back after his clash in the Nottingham Forest. He was forced off. There was a clash of heads, and we know what happened after that. But he impressed really well against Vitoria. Sad that he could not convert 2 goals, but at least one of them should have been converted. But still, moving on. Ian Wright is loving rugby. Well, he was supporting England against New Zealand, and England are in the finals, and I just wish them all the best. He says, don't know much about rugby, but the G's, man, the intensity and defense, they loved it. He loved it. Arsenal also took the opportunity to congratulate England on their Rugby World Cup semi-final win over New Zealand. They said congratulations on reaching the RWC 2019 final. Mario Toja and England Rugby #Creators Unite X #carry them home. It looks like it's coming home. Moving on. Unai Emery is glad he missed out on Wilfred Zaha, because he believes Nicolas Pepe will be a better long-term investment. He believes that Arsenal made a 40 million bid for Zaha, but that was rejected because they believed that they would want double for their star forward. But Emery is convinced that eventually they got the best deal. He is still wary of Zaha's desire to prove a point to him tomorrow. He says Zaha is a very good player, and we know he has been the difference in the lot of matches he has played against us. He's coming to the Emirates very motivated, and our challenge now is to find a way to stop him. But we have the players with the capacity to impose our quality on the game and organize themselves to make Zaha play worse than he usually does. Moving on, Brendan Rodgers could be in the mix for the Arsenal job if he continues to succeed at Leicester, says Jamie Carragher. He says Liverpool is out of the question, Man United is out of the question, but if you look at Arsenal, Chelsea in a few years' time, whether Frank stays there or not, He's got a link to Chelsea being in the youth setup and the reserves. I think those are the two jobs really, maybe international wise as well. Oh my god, I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Moving on, Mesut Ozil should return to the Arsenal team because he's simply quite better than those currently in the team. That is the view of Chris Boyd. He believes that, he says, I think he's good, too good a football player for the guys who's behind him. I think he's a step ahead. He sees things for me. When he's taking 1, 2, 3 touches, he's waiting on people moving. I know the Arsenal fans criticize him for work rate, but he does deliver. And likewise, everybody wants Mesut Ozil in. There are many people who don't want Mesut Ozil in, but I think if he doesn't prove something, I don't know. But it looks like he should deserve some amount of game time. I don't know if it's peer pressure which is talking right now, but let's see. It's up to the gaffer. I'm sorry, head coach. I've been recently corrected about it, but let's see what's gonna happen. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the news about Arsenal is on this channel, so we post daily twice, so you guys get all the information every time you want. On the click of the button into the search button, you search Indian Gooner, and the Indian Gooner provides you all the details latest about Arsenal. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers. And wait, I forgot to wish you guys happy Diwali and a very prosperous new year. In India, it's a very big festival, and I wish you all the best in the life. May you succeed in whatever you guys are seeking. May you get all the prosperity, wealth, health, and may you guys be satisfied with what you got. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.